Don't project your insecurities. That's the title of today's video, and that's what I'm coming on here to talk about, right? Now, I'm pretty sure, people that heard this settlement before, you probably seen this on the internet before, whether or not, if it comes to men or female, but you more so particularly see it with females, right? Now, what I mean by this, and I guess what you can use to sum it up in a point, right, is body shaming, right? Or just any insecurity that you may have in general. So I wouldn't just say that. I'll probably, take that back right there, right? But just any insecurity in general, right? But what I'm trying to get at and mostly trying to say is, right, you see this a lot when people project their insecurities. I feel like you see this a lot when it comes to body shaming, right? For example, right? Coil Ray, right? You know, you may or may not know who that is, bro. That ain't even no shade. It's just the truth. You may or may not know who that is, right? Coil Ray, is an artist, a female artist. I'm pretty sure she's the daughter of Benzino. I think he a rapper. I don't really know who he is, but yeah, I think she's the daughter of Benzino, right? But daughter, yeah. I'm all over the place, y'all. But we finna do one take Jake on this right here. I may do some editing. I don't know. We'll see how it is when the video come out, right? But for example, right, her. If y'all haven't seen her before, look her up on Google. I'm probably not finna pop a picture up on here. If you, on TikTok or anything like that, I'm pretty sure you've seen her before, right? Her stature is a little bit more on the slim side. She's a little bit more skinny, right? And she got a lot of flack, or probably still does get a lot of flack, right? I don't really keep up too much mind or attention to it. But like I said, this is just an example in general, right? She got a lot of flack, for her stature, her body, right? She real skinny, don't really got a lot up here or back there. So a lot of, females and males, you know what I mean? Whoever, it was giving her a lot of flack for being skinny and, not really having that much, going on as far as her body, right? You know what I mean? A lot of people was giving her flack for that because obviously in her industry, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to female rappers, especially nowadays, if I'm being 100% honest, a lot of them not even known or have notoriety based off their rapping skills. It's just simply because of their body, right? And how lustful, as men, as we are today, right? You know what I mean? And just this generation in general, right? You know what I mean? You're not finna sit up here and be like, yo, bruh, did you hear Ice Spice new song? That junk was banging, bruh. The bars was hitting back to back to back. You know what I mean? If I'm just being straight up honest, bruh. I'm not trying to come across sexist, misogynist, or anything like that. Because there are great female artists out there too, right? But if we being honest, most of them that get promoted and pushed to the front is pretty much like just known based off of their body, right? So obviously when you in the industry like that and you don't fit into the norm of, the idealistic, body standard and stuff like that, people gonna talk about you, people gonna put flack on you, you know what I mean? And some people may be envious of other people who have a nice body and stuff like that, right? You tend to see these people in the comment section of videos or just, threads in general of people just, promoting their insecurities based off of what they would think if they was in that mindset, right? You know what I mean? Some people, who may have a nice body already, you know what I mean? Or who may not be, completely, sound and confident in their body, you know what I mean? They may be projecting their insecurities based off of how they would feel if they were skinnier, right? You know what I mean? People skinny like me may be promoting their insecurities onto somebody who may be on the heavier side, right? Based upon how they would feel if they was bigger, right? If that makes sense, right? I know this video is all over the place. I know it's a little bit mumbled and jumbled and discombobulated and stuff. But if you get across the point, or if you get what I'm trying to get across, the point that I'm trying to get across, you probably done seen this before, and you probably done heard it before, when it comes to in real life, situations, right? So that was just an example right there, a big long example right there. That may not make sense, but I'm pretty sure you didn't seen or heard about that before, right? So with that being said, when it comes to the topic that pertains to this video, the title that pertains to this video, right? Not projecting those insecurities, right? Obviously we are all created equally in God's image, right? However you were created, however you came out and grew to be, is the person that God wanted you to be, right? So I don't think you should go around trying to change it, unless you absolutely need to, whether that be a disability reason or just something like that, right? But just be confident and sound in who you are, right? Whether that be your body, your mindset, your finances, your career, your car. That first example, right, when it comes to the body, that's just one example, but this could be used for multiple facets and multiple examples, that just doesn't have to be one thing. But I feel like that's where it is most prevalently shown, of people projecting their insecurities on the other people, right? When it comes to viewing other people's bodies and, comparing themselves to that person, or, looking down on that person based off of, how they may look, right? That's why I use that. But, just don't think about it in that way, right? It could be with anything, right? But just be content, right? Be content, but, don't just be satisfied, right? If there is a willful way and a correct way to go about changing that, then you can go about doing that, as long as it's in a healthy and controlled manner, right? But if it's something you can't change, if it's something that, is predetermined, then don't try to change it. You know what I mean? Don't try to do anything too drastic to where you may hurt yourself or somebody else, right? Be content with who you are. Be happy with who you are. And, grow to love yourself. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. And, there's going to be work that's going to have to be done in order to get to the level to where you are comfortable with yourself, right? So, that could be just, trying to work on your confidence. You know what I mean? Whether that be through I am affirmations, you say them in the morning each day. You know what I mean? You put yourself out to uncomfortable situations and stuff like that in order to be able to become more confident and to grow within yourself, right? To grow and work on those insecurities, right? To hit the gym, you know what I mean? To eat better, to to find new jobs that that pay more and help you get to the level that you want to get to, right? Just things like that, right? If it's things that you can do in a controlled and healthy manner, things that are obviously able to be worked on and to better, then do those things. You know what I mean? Go seek therapy if you need to, and most importantly, sit down and talk to God. You know what I mean? And figure out a plan, figure out a course of action to be able to better those things. But don't project your insecurities onto somebody else because you may be jealous or envious of what they have or how they look. You know what I mean? Know that we are all created in the image that God intended for us, and to be happy with that, right? And to know that not everybody can be the same in this life, right? It's only one you know what I mean? You may have similarities with other people, but it's little, intricate, distinct details about yourself that, are not, I guess you could say exactly the same as somebody else. Whew! I'm sorry, y'all. I know that may have been a little bit wild. I know that may have been all over the place, but I'm just trying to put out as much content as I possibly can. I obviously going forth in the future, I'll be trying to put out more concise, conservative, and more packaged videos that come across more clear and concise and are put in a better format. But right now, this is just me trying to stay consistent as I possibly can. That way, people can get and see my videos. But that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, this is the same t-shirt on, man. I just do it. I just do it. You see it, I just do it. Yes, this is the same day. Like I said, I'm trying to put out as much content as I possibly can. So, yes, I got on the same shirt. This is the same day. So, don't even worry about it. I smell clean. You feel me? I smell clean, like Mr. Clean off of Lima Bean. You know what I mean? But, yeah, peace.